Here you go, we're coming down to the old town. This is cool. I love these old slightly run down, quaint towns. Just come out of the winter. People wear shorts all year round in the north of America. He's showing off his tattoos, isn't he? Well, is that a church at Downall in front of us? This is Kalispell. Kalispell, I think I've probably said that totally wrong. Kalispell. Kalispell? Kalispell. I don't know. Something like that. I'm just looking at these delivery times. These delivery times are a bit all messed up actually. I'm just looking at them now. It's 120 miles down from my from here down to Missoula, which is my next delivery. Which was this one I've just done was meant for 5:30 in the morning, and then the next one's at 6:30 in the morning. So that would have given me an hour to take 5 kgs off, put the empties on, and drive 120 miles of turn backs, twist backs, and all sorts of malarkey. What's it? Flathead Country. I don't know what that place is. What is it? Courthouse, probably. Yeah, so that wasn't really right, was it? Now, you've got to think a bit wise here. There's no put. I usually go to the Costco and sleep the night there and what have you, stuff like that. But if I do that on this one, I'll be down there at probably about 8 o'clock tonight. If I do that, I won't be able to set off till 6 o'clock. There's a good chance they'll wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning asking if I want to tip, which is all real nice and everything like that, but I can't go anywhere for another 2 hours. So I don't really want to be woken up at 4 o'clock if they've only got like 3 kgs to be sat there for another 2 hours afterwards. So I'll sleep a little just bit before, and then I'll get another hour in bed then. Forward thinking. Upstairs for thinking, downstairs for dancing. I never got that saying, to be fair. Like 2 nuns in the bath, innit? Where's the soap? It does, doesn't it? What? It's not even funny. Even when I've got it, eventually, it's not funny. Where's the soap? It does, doesn't it? Nope. Nope, sorry. For a preview. Oh, maybe I should have done it a little earlier. Damn. Oh, we'll get close again. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Hold up there. Hold up there. God, I'm so lucky. I get to come to some beautiful places. Maybe my trusty assistant needs to lift the camera up high. There you go. You got it. That is some. They've got a pretty view there, haven't they? And this is red up here in summer. This is absolutely scorchio. The is it Run to the Sun or Drive to the Sun or something, which is we did it a couple of years ago, I told you earlier. That is about 45 miles north of here, a wee bit further up. Definitely 100%, if you're in Montana, go for that. You've got to do that drive. If you've made it all the way over here and you're in this vicinity, it's an absolute must. You will not regret it. And on we go. Well, it's definitely a day of beautiful views, isn't it? I can't believe I've never, no wonder I've never had this run up here after 7 years of being out here doing Costco load of flowers, and I've never ever done this one up here. And obviously they do it all the time. Somebody's keeping this one stum, aren't they? And to themselves, golden balls. And no wonder, rightly slow. You wouldn't want to part with this load, would you? That is for sure. Something else. We're moving away from the lake now. This lake there, that way. And then straight down the way. This road actually leads me straight into Costco, which is happy days. Let's see what we've got in store on the road. The lake's still all frozen, or is that? Oh no, it's just foaming. Oh, is it frozen or foam? I don't know what the hell that is. No, it's snow. It'd be snow. That'll be. It's above freezing though, but it's going to just be a little before it melts. And that's the last bit of the Flathead Lake. Flathead Lake. There you go. But I'm coming up to a. Turn left at the stop sign. I can go two ways here. I can go straight onto. Oh, that's not a left. Why is that? Dumb thing is that? What a silly junction. Right, I can go straight on and go down via Bozeman. I'll show you in a minute. Let me get out of this junction. But I'm looking at these mountains over to that way, or I can go this way, left, which a quick look at the map. Let me just pull up here. All the shit on the roads. They just sling dirt and crap and stuff, a bit of gravel and a bit of dirt and everything in winter to break all the snow up, and then they'll clear this up now. We're coming out the other end of winter. But look here what we've got here. A quick look at the satellite, and this is me either going across here, and we've got a little storm up there on top of the mountains. It's snowing a little bit, but that's moving away. Always good. 9 times out of 10, your weather's going to move up that way. 9 times out of 10. When it starts going the other way, you need to have trouble because you're going to start getting your hurricanes and shit then. But look at the storm here, and that would be the other option, to come down here through Bozeman and go across to where I want to be over Billings this way. That one, by the time I get down there, is going to be right across that road. So I'm going to try and chase this and beat it before it gets too far over there. Hopefully, that is the plan. Fingers crossed. These places are so out here. This time of year, it's so quiet. Summer, you've got a lot of your tourists and stuff like this, but I love these little quaint towns. So cool. My truck is absolutely bladdered in shit. On we go. The only problem coming this way is this is going to be not probably cleared as much. So if that storm does decide to change and hit that road, it could be a bit shitty and you're sort of out on your own up here. Whereas if I go the other way, you got plenty of people fighting the weather and the snowplows and shit like that and stuff like that. It's a gamble. It'll be what it'll be, won't it? It'll be what it'll be. I was just saying rain now anyway. And snow. See, that's already moved across there. Hammer down, we need to beat this. Oh yeah. This is some fun time road. Don't seem to be going over the mountain, we're going through the mountain. She's sort of fine if it stays like this. Nervous voice. It's getting a little bit narrower, and we are getting higher. 5,100, not 200. It'd be right, won't it? Won't it? What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna have to reverse 20 miles. No, there's always these little turn things I can maybe not get turned around in there. Interesting. Got to be at the top soon. And climbing. Don't seem to have seen anybody either for a while. Or houses, or basically nothing. Them grizzlies out here, cougars, and all them lovely things that look lovely and cuddly that want to eat you. Oh, there's somebody. Always look at facial expressions when people come towards you. If you're not too sure about the road. If they're going like this, you know you're probably going to be in trouble. $5,400 and counting. And this looks like the top. Views come over the brow of a hill and it's like bang! Smacks you like a tango advert. Holy, take that! Cup of tea time, I think. Another lovely view. Here we go. Here's a very beautiful part of Montana, one of my favourite little passes, coming up over the Continental Divide. Montana and the Rockies. So that's twice we've been over the Rockies, further up today, coming out going east, and now getting home west. We've only got an hour left. We've got to hammer down because we've got 675 miles to home. I told the little lady we'll be home tomorrow, so we've got to do a bit. It's hit and miss. 675 is a bit of a push. Even though I'm running light because you've got to get across Seattle, and I'm going to hit that at rush hour. So I've got, what have I got? I've got 43 minutes left, so we'll run that out, see where we get there. So I'll be 43, 45, about 45 miles down. So that should be that should be just about right. I should be able to do that. And we'll be yam. That was a nice 3-day run. That'll be 3.5 days. Incredible, the Rockies, eh? We managed to dodge the weather. There's the old train line that runs along there. Beautiful. We're slowly losing the light, but we'll gain an hour back in a bit. It's 7:10 now here, but in a little bit I can make time go backwards. And when we get back into Idaho, or before then, I think, can't remember. The top. Oh, as we're dropping now. I think it's had a fresh lot as I came over. Just a snowplow. Doing his thing, just hanging out, waiting for it to all happen. Idaho. What is this one? This one's 4,500. just short of 4,600. Not that high. High enough though. We're still in the tree line, so if you're out the tree line and you come out the tree line, it's like bloody hell, we're getting high now. On we go. 2 more to go. Mountains, that is. We've got a seriously. We've got a wreck just up there, and they want me to go on that. That looks. Holy shit, that's a mess. All the fun of Utah. Not Utah, Colorado, I mean now. I'll get you there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's go off-roading. Watch out, son, I'm coming. Truck coming fast. Come on, don't start spinning. We're only a right and a left, and we should be all right. Hopefully, it says no trucks. We've got a bit of a question mark going on here, whether we're allowed or not. Looking at this. Oh, hey, where have you gone? Don't fall down on me, for God's sake. Pay attention! We don't want any more hills like that. I think that it looks like it's going to dip back down when I turn it right here. We'll see. Can we all get through it? I think I've got a wide bit up here. I don't want to go too close to that edge. I'm really heavy. We don't want to be flopping over the side. Oh yeah, it's quite right, to be fair. Really? At least we're moving forward, eh? Jesus Christ, look at it. Look at trucks. Oh. Could be worse, could be right all thick snow as well. Luckily it ain't snowing. Stopped. What's going on? You're in my road. You really are in my road. Oh, hey! All the fun. Why is there somebody walking about up here? Oh, they're telling them to go right. I was seeing these trucks coming at me thinking, Jesus, that little shit. And then somebody on the CV said, you better watch out there, you need a hard left. Tell me about the uppy downy bit. There we go. I'd like to be on here much later because this is getting extreme. There we go. This is narrow. Oh, man. Don't stop even at the top of the hill, always stop and give way to the traffic coming up. And you've got your main beam on, that's bright of you. The only bright thing there is your lights on the front. Looking round having a jolly old time. Only a mile and a half or so to get back on the road. Golly, you don't want to be driving these roads all the time. Hell! Oh. That sounds like mud's going where mud shouldn't go. In every horror of this.
Right. It is Mr. Global Green.
Who wants to move over? He's pulled his mirrors in. He's wise never thought. I know this road.
Looks like we don't have travel on some dirty roads.
If you're going northbound, watch yourself when you come back out the other side, back up to the freeway. You've got an up and downy bit, so you need to get a run at that. Joy, eh? And it goes on. Outside dressed like this is obviously not a fun day. Look at the state of the truck. So I went through all that shit the other day when I was off-roading, and as you can see by all that, this is your air tap line, so you pull to drain your tanks from getting moisture and shit like that in. Somehow it's got caught up down the bottom and it's pulling on that bottom tank. I ain't gonna pull it now because I managed to get it sealed again. So there's two choices you can do right here. You can either put your shit on and crawl right under there like I just did, right to the front of that shit, because that's the only way I could get to it, or it is on obviously a full lease, it's all paid for a call out. Sit here probably 5 hours for somebody to come out and just do exactly the same. So, you know, I'm back on the road, that's sorted. I do need to get back under and release this, and it's wrapped. I don't know whether it was in last service or what, but it seems to be real tight over the top of the air tank for some reason. But hey ho, we're done and we're back on the road. Look, see what I mean? We've been through some shit. We really have. This is a nice place to stop as well, isn't it? What happened was, it was leaking a little bit, but the air was keeping up. I thought I'm gonna have to get under there. As I stopped here for a break, I thought I'll just give it, see if I pull it and the dirt might come out of the tap. It just got worse, didn't it? It wouldn't go back in. So hey ho. Well, we're all good and on our way again. Happy days. Good morning, this is Easter and this is not a fun day for me. Easter Sunday, not fun in Idaho. I've got issues, not me, sorry, well I have because I'm bloody freezing. The heater's packed up again, the front heater. Luckily for me, there's two heaters in this, for the people who don't know. There's a back heater and there's a front heater. The back heater's still working, fine, so I've got that flat out. But the one at the front, my legs and that are absolutely freezing right now. The rest of my body's not too bad, but my feet, my toes are freezing. Look at the weather outside. It's frightful. End of May. No, it isn't. April. End of April. I thought we're done with this. Luckily, it's not settling. What happens is, it went last summer. The same problems, an isolator down the bottom there, behind the dashboard. Basically, it's not a bad deal to get to, but There's nobody's going to fix that today or anything like that. It did play up yesterday, but if you turn it off sometimes, turn it back on again, it rectifies itself and starts blowing hot air again. At the moment, it won't blow any hot air. And the worst part is, I was doing all right until we hit the snow and the temperature dropped. It was hovering around the freezing. Now we're down to -3, -2, which centigrade. So, you know, it's pretty damn cold getting out there. So the windscreen started misting up, didn't it? So you've got to put the blower on, and it's blowing cold air. Luckily, if you keep it flat out, it's blowing, obviously it's sucking up a bit of the hot air from the back, so it's managing to keep the windscreen sort of demisted, just. You know, it's like, but you've got to keep it on flat out, basically. I've turned it down a bit now, because it's super noisy if you turn it up when I'm doing the video. This is not a fun day. Oh, the joy. So what should we do? Should we just stop and call recovery and get it towed into somewhere and sit there? No, you got to bloody crack on, haven't you? Got to keep going. I've got to be there. I'm 585 miles away from a delivery, and if I miss that, tomorrow afternoon as well, I've got another pickup arranged for 1 o'clock. I'm going to lose a shit ton of money if I stop and wait. You aren't going to get it fixed, you know what I mean? This is one of my big gripes as well about, you know, you get these warranties and it's a lease truck, so everything's covered and that. But to be fair, it ain't worth the flying. It didn't worth. They're not that brilliant, because you need to be able to go in somewhere, get it fixed, and boom. It isn't like that. If I go into any Peterbilt, oh yes, I will get it fixed, I will get it done, but you could be waiting 2-3 days before they get you in. They aren't even going to entertain you, no. So it's only at the Dodds I can get in for a service straight away there, because it's through them. It's Dodds Peterbilt's the franchise, who has all these Washington Peterbilt dealers, and they have set aside people who do work on just the lease trucks, basically. Which that's all right, but anywhere out of state, you're basically without a paddle. You know how it goes. So we're just soldiering on. I might get my sleeping bag actually and put it around my feet. I ain't done that for a lot of years. I never thought I'd come. Now then, y'all, check this for drop dead gorgeous ride. It's Sunday now. It's still Sunday. This morning I posted and I was in Idaho. Idaho seemed to not have got the memo about that I sent out the other day about it being summer. But so we moved on north a little bit and we've come into Oregon, and Oregon have definitely got the summer memo, that's for sure. So we're going to do a chilled out Sunday music. Here we go. got to do a double bubble, eh? We can't turn this off, can we? No, you can have a double. That's Mount Hood in the distance right up there. That's an active volcano, I think. And that's the Columbia we're running alongside. Happy Sunday, y'all! Hey, all, good morning. So I'm on my way home right now. Let's keep you up to speed on. I'm still on the broker rant. So why we're here? Just one last one because they've done something again to annoy me. Hardly surprising. And by the way, if you can see all these pineapples, that's a lot of pineapples in my truck, and you do not want to hold them this way because apparently it's a sign, which I didn't know about, so you keep them this way. And I ain't going to tell you, find out for yourself like I did. Embarrassing moments. Everybody's yeah, and I've been handing out pineapples for the last couple of days because they got rejected, because sometimes the box, right, oh god, I'm going to have to tell you about it. So when you load out of a port and they've come from a different country, the produce and stuff like that, a lot of the time it's being passed from pillar to post as the boxes, and they've already been packed in the country of origin and everything. So they've come out of the field on a truck, packed, and then onto another truck, and then probably onto a little truck, and then probably onto a bigger truck, and then maybe a train ride, and so, you know, and then onto the boat, and then onto my truck, the final destination. So they've been passed from pillar to post. So, you know, by this time you can imagine they're not really looking the best at some of the boxes. So some of the receivers, they say, no, we don't want those, which is actually nothing to do with me. I'm just You know, I have quality control, am I, of the boxes or the produce. And they'll do it with produce if they don't like the look of it as well. They'll sling it back at you. And it's like, it's one of the things. It happens the world over. It happens in England. It happens in Spain. It happens fucking everywhere. For some reason, we get the blunt of it. We're the bottom of the ladder, aren't we, all the time? But so you got to deal with it. Anyway, yeah. So I ended up finding a food bank anyway, and I put it out on Facebook, and people, pineapple, put it upside down, and I'm like, what the fuck are they on about? Weird people on my Facebook thing, but yes, apparently it means something little to me when I'm handing them out willy-nilly to people, and the forklift driver gives me the wink and stuff, and trucks are coming past me like, what is wrong with these weirdos? Anyway, moving on to the ranting question. So, then after I unloaded these, Dave Dispatch got me a load. He said, I've got a 700 buck load that'll take you back up to Seattle, only 160 mile on it. Pick a load of ice cream up, take it up to Seattle, and then I'm even closer to home, on my way home. I needed to get the truck in for service anyway last night, so I managed to get it in for service as well while I was waiting for this morning to get unloaded. Two birds with one stone. Bear in mind, right, so this load of ice cream, 160 mile, 700 bucks, yeah, from the broker. 700 bucks to me. So, I get to my delivery, and then it's Safeway. Safeway is like a union run. They have lumper. America is the only place in the world that has lumper. I think it's the only place in the world that they outsource their the people for deliveries, or so the forklift drivers and the people in the warehouse are outsourced. They're not Safeway employees. They're somewhere else, and it's like this in a few of them. Not many anymore. Over the East Coast, you'll find more of it. Over this side, not too many. Anyway, they charge the haulage company, moi, for unloading, which is absolutely ridiculous. You get it back in the end. So the broker pays you in the end, but you've got to front it out. Which is a rule, it's 150, 200 bucks. Sometimes it can be stupid and what have you. And this particular time, it was stupid. It was just short of 500 quid, just shy of 500. So I'm like, call the broker up. I said, this lumper fee is 500. Bear in mind, this is was a $700 load. And they want me to pay 500 bucks in lumper fees to unload. So I spoke to the lumper and the broker, and he says, yeah, we usually pay that. And I said, whoa, hang on a minute. Wait, so you want me to pay up 500 bucks on a 700 buck load, and then I've got to wait a month probably to get my money back? Am I a bank? No, I'm not. I'm not going to. Shall I charge you the interest on that? No, that's the way we do it. No, I don't think so. Is there some other way we can do it? Yeah, you can do it by a ComCheck, which are these ComCheck or data checks, which we have over here. You can get them most of the truck stops and stuff like that. I actually have run out. I need to get some. Then they'll give you a code. You write the code on, and the check's good. You give it to the receiver. He takes it. You're on your way. But then broker said, but we'll charge you for the fee. What do you mean you'll charge me for the check fee, the number on the check? Why would you do that? Because we get charged for using Comdata, because that's a separate entity as well. Like it's, yeah. And I'm like, well, why am I picking up the bill? You're the broker. 700 bucks for this load. End of. Why am I all of a sudden getting charged? My disappearing fast is my money here. And he's like, well, and he started to get a little bit stroppy actually. I said, no, I said, come on. I said, fair's fair. He said, I can give you a code, but you'll get charged for that as well. So no check, no need for that, but you can give me this code all of a sudden. Okay, then give me that, but I'm not paying, I don't want to pay. Oh, all right, then I'll get you the number, and pass me over to some other girl who was quite pleasant and just gave me the number. I passed the number over to them, and on you go. Don't do it, guys. Don't put out your own money. The brokers are getting paid to do that. Don't fork your own money. It's absolutely ridiculous. It really is. So, win-win to the van this time. But it's not, is it, really? It's just how it should be. You know what I mean? Anyway, happy days. The sun is out, and we are going home with pineapples. This way up, by the way. Bye-bye.